Hello, everybody. Thought I'd give you a bit of an update where we are with my floating shelf layout. So, I've gotten the track laid, as you can see. I've also been able to get power to everything. So, we show off a little bit here. We'll have a locomotive roll on out, doing a little shove move. So, um, while I run the locomotive a little bit, while I run some, I'm going to try to also talk. um, First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who gave me some feedback on that last video. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, see, I'm already kind of messing something up. I greatly appreciate the feedback everyone gave me. Um, Still don't know if I'm 100% on what I want to do as far as the buildings on this layout and what exactly I want. I'm excited right now at this point just to kind of have things running and running as smoothly as they are. So with that said, there were some ideas. I like the beer. The brewery was a cool one. That's always a good one, of course. Somebody mentioned repair shop. I thought that was a good one. Um, Still don't know exactly what I want to do. I think a lot of it has to do with just being indecisive. What can I say? But also, I tend to like to do things that are a little bit different. So I'm not so sure that I'll do the beer disherber just because it's lots of people have done that one before. Um, but I don't know yet. So anyway, wanted to show off a little bit here, and I'm going to pull this up just in front. If you notice, by the way, the knobs are working everything. So this knob is working the traverser, and this knob here works the turnout. That's right here. And once we get up past, yep, we're in the clear. And turn that back. I want to go ahead and show off the back here before I complete this little runaround move. So let me get some of this stuff out of the way. We'll slide that to the back. I'll let you see some of the behind the curtain stuff. So as you can see here, we have our traverser, and this particular knob is pulling the traverser. And then, of course, if I operate it from the back, I can, of course, just kind of move it by hand. My friend built me this indexer, which is very hard to, you can't really hear it hitting, but you can kind of feel it. It actually falls down into place there to let you know that you've hit the right spot. There's still a little bit of visual, there's still a little bit of play, so you have to kind of get a good visual on it. But anyway, that's turned out quite well. These guys are there just to provide a little bit of weight. I'll probably glue them down real soon. So as I said, this one controls the turnout. I can also, from the back, I have that all the way through, so I can actually operate the turnout from behind as well. I don't know if you were able to see or hear that or not. But anyway, we'll show you real quick one of the ways we can do a runaround, which is also why those tracks exist over there, to provide a bit of an engine escape route, as it were, so that you can do a runaround move. So we're going to push this onto here, slide that off, come forward. The whole point of this particular layout, or at least as the layout was designed or shared online there, is that you put three pieces of rolling stock back here on one of these tracks. The original design did not have two. I've decided for two. That'll come further down the road. But you put three pieces of rolling stock here, and then the puzzle or whatever the play is to kind of get them to their various locations. And of course, one of these turnouts, of course, ends up being a rear facing, I suddenly drew blank. But a rear facing turnout. So you end up needing to do the runaround move at least once. But also, if you notice, for example, right now, for me to take this all the way back to that storage track, I have to move it onto the back part of the traverser, which then, of course, requires that little bit of a runaround move that we were just showing there. Oh, I didn't quite line that one up right. Let me stop that right now before we go too much further. When you know it, right at the end, everything was going all nice. Let's see if I can't get that one back on track. I think we did. All right. Let me show one other thing here we have going on. So I have, I've set up these last two tracks on the left with a on switch. So back here right now they're both turned off. And then I can throw it one more time. Oop, I had them going backwards and I wasn't paying attention. But as you can see, I can actually, oh, once again, I'm not paying attention here. There we go. I can bring on another piece of rolling stock from the back, and that first one stays stays seated, stays still. That's the word I'm looking for. So anyway, so we have, all right, welcome back. I just put in a little cut, hopefully, if everything worked all right. But anyway, I just wanted to thank everybody for their feedback so far. I hope you enjoy where it's going. I've enjoyed hearing the positive feedback from everybody.